everyone, I'm Steph Irwin of Fashion Originators Podcast, and this is HauteLeMode. I am so honored to be one of the first contributors to Luke's channel, and I can't wait to roll out more content for you guys going forward. Now, today on HauteLeMode, we are going to be discussing Viktor and Rolf's Spring-Summer 18 Haute Couture collection that happened in Paris recently. Now, before we get into the video, I recommend you check out the founder of HauteLeMode, Luke Mar's other videos, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this sort of content. Now, let's get on with the review. Viktor and Rolf are the visionaries behind Viktor and Rolf, that Dutch fashion house specializing in theatrical designs that blur the lines between fashion and art. Most recently, their Fall 2017 Haute Couture collection, Action Dolls, courted controversy because a designer who applied to intern there claimed they actually copied his graduate collection. So, naturally, the next Viktor and Rolf collection, of all others on the fashion calendar that Luke proposed I cover, left me the most curious. What will Viktor and Rolf do for SS18? Will they copy another potential intern? Well, they did a lot, but they definitely didn't do that. Now, if any intern applicant came up with this collection, they definitely would have been copying Viktor and Rolf. Full of bows, frills, ruffles, and eccentric shapes, this collection had VNR written all over it. Somehow, this collection managed to fuse an innocent sweetness with haute couture elegance, otherworldliness, and sex appeal. The garments are among their more wearable rather than conceptual pieces, which was actually kind of just disappointing, but I'm going to discuss that later. From look one till the end, though, the duo, as put by the designers themselves, created a collection that was a product of creativity through restriction. Utilizing a Japanese technical satin throughout the entire collection, the candy-colored palette, which honestly would have made me vomit on paper, takes viewers on a magical Alice in Wonderland style trip that I'm totally ready for, but never thought I would ever want to go on. While I do believe in the idea that restriction breeds creativity, I'm a little disappointed that there wasn't a deeper concept. Their past collections, such as wearable art, models were literally wearing denim smocks and art draped over them, and vagabonds, where the duo made couture out of entirely discarded materials, to me were iconic, revolutionary, things that people will look back on years from now and admire. I still enjoy their SS18 Babydoll satin trip, and I'd wear all of those pieces if I was a rich old lady, even the mini dresses. You know it, girl. From the first look to the last, Viktor and Rolf feature this incredible satin in Easter basket mini dresses and longer gown styles reminiscent of rich grandma brand St. John. Strangely, I'm kind of into it. Overall, the collection has a Babydoll feel, particularly the mini dresses that reference their work from 1999. Pairing these virginal clothes with often short hemlines, dark eyes, and masks, the idea of innocence is also played with. Wading a little more into circus territory, the Japanese satin is literally given the opportunity to shine. The way it moves with the model, contrasts against the collar, I am totally living for this. I also love how they beautifully weave it into the mini dresses, and I think it's absolutely incredible that they use one material, yet they manage to achieve so many different textures through their garments. In a sketch, a lot of these pieces would have horrified me, but because of this incredible fabric, I would buy most of the pieces, except looks 10, 12, and 14. They look like horrible prom dresses. In a lot of the looks, the short hemline and exaggerated collar are a genius combination. It's an over-the-top fantasy. Now, when you think haute couture, you may not think of short hemlines, but to me, the short hemlines allow the exaggerated collars, the exaggerated shoulders, to really stand out. To finish off the show, they chose one of the most beautiful dresses I've ever seen, the lavender mini bow dress. Mark my words, Millie Bobby Brown is going to wear this. So overall, I love the collection, I love the fabric, I thought the sketches would have been hideous, but in execution, the pieces look fabulous. I'm a little disappointed that they didn't have more of an artistic concept behind the looks, but nonetheless, I would buy these if I was a rich old lady. Let's be real. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Viktor and Rolf. If you want to follow Luke or myself on social media, all of the links can be found in the description below. If you want to voice your opinion on the Viktor and Rolf show, we would love it. Leave a comment. We always read them. Agree with me, disagree with me, go wild. And if you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That always helps the channel grow. Now, if you're a big fan of Luke and you're a big fan of podcasts, my podcast, Fashion Originators, is pretty great, mostly because one of the best interviews I ever did was actually of the founder of this channel, Luke Marr, and you can check it out in a link in the bio. Thank you all so much for watching, and please let us know what you thought of the show. Hope to see you in the next video, and as Luke always says, TTYL.